right, guys, welcome to another Friday night here in Idaho Falls or Albuquerque. Well, New Mexico, I should say, not Albuquerque. I'm your host, Nate Lewis. This is Just the Facts. Over here is Josh, dealing with life. Yeah.
Hello.
By the way, Josh, I don't know if you noticed this. Happy birthday to the U.S. Army today, son.
Yes.
We need to have cake.
Happy birthday.
We need to have cake. I don't have cake. I have ice cream. You do ice cream.
I don't have any cake tonight. Nope.
Do you have ice cream?
I do not.
You didn't order any desserts with your pizza? I saw you eating pizza, so.
No, that was leftover pizza.
Leftover pizza. Okay, gotcha. Hey, leftover pizza is still pizza and it's still delicious. I don't care what you say.
You're right about that.
I don't care what you say. All right, well, let's get on with the show, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you for joining us another Friday night, Just the Facts. I'm your host, Nate Lewis. Once again, this is Josh with Dealing with Life. Got a great show lined up for you guys. I'm not going to do the new in the news segment because the things I'm going to talk about tonight are pretty much the news, okay? If you haven't heard, and we'll just dive right in, because if you have not heard, ladies and gentlemen, first of all, we already know about the Trump indictment, correct? Trump got found guilty of crimes he didn't commit. There's my dog barking in the background. Trump got felony charges on crimes I don't think he committed. It was whatever, bogus charges, right? Now the Democrats are like, he can't run for president. Wrong. He can run for president. He's that doesn't say in the anywhere in the Constitution that president cannot be a felon or anything. So, plus that would exclude probably 90% of this country. No, I'm just kidding. A lot of this country, there's a lot of felons out there. Okay, not to say there's anything wrong with people that are felons. Sometimes people make stupid mistakes. They become felons, and they're still great people. All right. So with that being said, Hunter Biden, son of President Joe Biden, was actually convicted on all 3 gun charges that he had put against him. And we haven't even got to the part where they're still looking into his computer, where he has emails from Chinese and Russian high-up society, dignitaries, sharing money, sharing situations like that, where he's going to be in trouble for espionage, stuff like that. Not to mention some of those letters named his dad in them, which means his dad was a part of it. So it is against the law to prosecute a sitting president, right? They don't prosecute sitting presidents. However, they can take all this evidence they have, take it to the Supreme Court, and they can push for impeachment. So the House of Representatives have to vote to impeach. The Senate would have to vote to impeach. And if they voted yes on both counts, the Supreme Court could push an impeachment. President Biden would be impeached from office, and under the impeachment laws, there are different things. So, like, it doesn't mean that the president's being removed. You look what happened when President Clinton got impeached. He still stayed in office. He was just impeached, which means, I don't know. I'm going to look into those rules later, and we'll talk about those rules later. Okay? Anyways, but yeah, Hunter Biden is facing all those, right? So people are sitting there saying, like, they're not going to, President Biden's just going to, pardon his son. No, he actually said he wasn't going to. He actually said that his son needed to man up and face the consequences. My question to you, Josh, and to the listeners out there right now, when Biden's not in office in February or January, is he going to step up and face the charges that are going to come his way? Because he's got war crimes heading his way.
I mean, he's going to have to, just like Trump's had to through this whole fiasco.
Well, let me clarify.
May be years down the road, just like it's been with Trump. I mean, but
sure.
If somebody brings charges against him, then sure, he's going to have to face the music.
I agree. Whether he does or not is beyond us, right? We'll find out shortly, right? We'll hear in about 9 months. So hold on, 7 months actually. January is 7 months away.
Sure.
And we're already at what, January or June? Today's June 14th, which is Army's birthday, like I said. Yeah. Let's get a banner up for that, dude. Happy birthday, U.S. Army. Probably a capital H would be good.
How old is the Army today?
Let's look that up, shall we? Let me go in here and look that up.
249. I was just wondering if you
249. They look good for 249.
Right?
You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Oh man, they look great for 249.
Exactly.
I'm gonna show that one right there. Boom! Happy birthday, U.S. Army. 249 years of young. We're still young, dude. I'm telling you, we're still a young country. You look at all the other countries out there, like Europe and stuff like that. Those countries are thousands of years old sometimes. Germania, like Germany, was formerly known as Germania to the Roman Empire, which, see, that was almost 2,000 years ago. So Germany has been a country. Well, actually, Germany's been a country since. So I would say late 1800s ish. So they're not as old. Wink, wink, as a country, but like the area, like civilizations over there are older than anything here in the United States was. Anyways, yeah, happy birthday to the U.S. Army, 249 years young today, which kind of brings me to my next topic of discussion. I know we talked about, and we'll get back to Hunter Biden and stuff in a minute, but for all my viewers out there that have not heard, the Russians are flexing their muscle. They are down in Cuba right now with warships in the same area where we have a big prison down there. Anybody ever heard of this prison called Guantanamo Bay? It's where we house the world's most dangerous criminals, Al-Qaeda members, Taliban leaders. These are some of the most dangerous criminals in the world, and yet they're down there. The Russians are down there. Why are they down there? Mind you, they did this same show of force before they invaded the Ukraine in 2022. They massed all their forces right on the border, and then they invaded. Is Russia planning for an invasion? I mean, what do you think, Josh? What sayest you?
I really, again, news like this isn't stuff that I watch or pay attention to. I know I should, but I'm just not a big in the know of what's going on. I hear everything after the fact, so
Okay.
I can't really speak on this.
Well,
I can read on it.
Yeah, you can read on it all you want. Like and it's great because like I like coming on the show, and this is where people get to learn too. This is where people get to like,
Right.
oh yeah, I didn't know that. So I'm blasting out people on Facebook saying, come join the live, come watch the live.
No, you're good.
So yeah,
and I'm actually reading up on this as we speak about it. So
about the Russian ships down there. The
yes,
U.S. did send a warship. They sent an aircraft carrier battle group down that way to kind of sit between Cuba and Florida. If people don't know, by the way, guys, Cuba is only 90 miles off the coast of Florida, the southern tip of Florida, Miami, that area. 90 miles south of that is Cuba.
Canada is also down there right now too.
Oh yeah, Canada sent a ship down there.
Yep.
We've got all of our we've got all of our Air Force on full alert and the military on full alert down there in Florida, the southern region of the country. I'm sure Fort Benning is loving this because they're training infantry units. What is 180 soldiers every infantry unit they train, and the training units start every like Monday. they're racking through people. I did watch a study the other day where our military is at the is our actual ground forces is over the 2 million mark now for the U.S. military, which is still undermanned compared to China and Russia. Right. But Russia and China don't have the Air Force or the Navy that we do. was watching a video the other day. Matter of fact, I'm gonna pull it up on my phone on TikTok quietly because I don't want to blast the camera out. But I'm gonna pull this video up. I saved it because it talks about the world's largest navies, the world's largest air forces, and the only thing Russia really has the United States beat on is nuclear stockpile. Between Russia and China, they have a bigger nuclear stockpile than the United States. Well, they said the three countries that we would be most worried about would be Russia, China, and North Korea. And between the three of them, they have the largest nuclear stockpile between the three of them. But that's just between the three of them. You have to still worry about the U.S. Okay, so this video here, aircraft carriers by fleet. Okay, Japan's an ally of ours. Of course, they'll be on our side, especially if China kicks off. Okay, there as aircraft carrier size, right? The United States is number one with most aircraft carriers. We have 20 active aircraft carriers in our naval fleet, right? To put that in retrospect, Japan is the next largest navy with aircraft carriers at 4. China has 2. Russia has 1. All right. I don't think South Korea has any or North Korea has any. Now that's just aircraft carriers. We're looking at destroyers, a fleet of destroyers. I know the U.S. has more than anyone else. Japan, 36. All right, we're going to get more and more as we go up here. Japan is 36. This next country is China. China has 49 destroyers. That's cute. Because wait till you see the United States. Russia was way back there on the list, by the way. So this is going to be the number one. This is going to be this is the United States for sure. Yep, United States destroyers. 75. And people worry about like, oh man, the Chinese government's going to take us out. They're bigger than us. No. They have more people in their government. They have more people in their military. They have more people in their army. I'll say that. A 1 billion-man army. How are they getting here? I don't know. They ain't crossing the Bering Strait. Too damn cold. Too dangerous, right? How are they getting here?
So Russia says that the U.S. should not worry about the ships being there. That it's a regular exercise, military exercise to the Caribbean.
The Russians haven't been in Cuba since 1960s.
Hey, I'm just reading what's on the
no
news.
Regular exercise.
This is coming from the Kremlin spokesman. This is a normal practice for all states, including such a large maritime power as Russia. So we don't see any reason to worry in this case.
Their fleet of maybe 20 ships total.
They reassure that the vessels in Cuba pose no harm, come in spite of the fact that they are some of the Kremlin's most lethal military asset. All right.
That makes me laugh. It's funny because I think they have like 4 destroyers down there. Oh, that's cute.
I didn't see an exact number, but yeah.
I think the aircraft carrier battle group they sent down there outnumbers their battle group they have down. Oh yeah, they sent some subs down too. They sent like 4 cruisers and like 2 ballistic subs. And that's what the U.S. is most worried about, is because they saw these subs pop out of the water down there in Cuba. They're like, oh, wait a minute. Those subs can carry nuclear warheads. What are you doing? You know, they're not actually putting missiles in Cuba again.
Right.
For another Cuban Missile Crisis, but they are essentially, they have nuclear weapons down there near Cuba within striking capability of the United States. Not that they can't strike the United States from Russia with their intercontinental ballistic missiles, but having them right there. Here's also something I learned this week too about China. And this, matter of fact, was presented to Donald Trump when he was president. And he said he was going to take care of it. And he did. That's when he put all the sanctions on China. But I didn't know this, that China actually has land that they have bought here in the United States, right? Purchased it for farm land, right? But if you look at a map at all the land they bought, it's all down in Colorado near NORAD. It's all up in Wyoming near our missile silos. It's all out in North Dakota and Missouri near our missile silos. All their land they're buying up is all around our strategic points of most strategic points for our nuclear strike ability. Just saying. And that was Trump brought that up to his attention. That's when he put the sanctions on. He put the sanctions on China because of it. He was not happy with China buying all that land, or especially around our nuclear weapon sites. They weren't buying any other land. They weren't buying land in the middle of Kansas or, Southern California. Not that they don't own land in California. I'm sure they own land in California. Silicon Valley. All the technology we have today comes out of there. And so why wouldn't they have their hand in that? The ability to shut us down, our power grids down and such. I mean, it's a possibility. Let's see. Josh is reading some more. Guys, I'm going to go over some sports scores real fast. By the way, Game 4 of the NBA Finals tonight went to the Dallas Mavericks as they stayed alive in the NBA Finals. They were down 3-0 coming in tonight's game with a chance of being eliminated and having the Boston Celtics win the NBA Finals in front of their home crowd in Dallas, Texas. However, the Dallas Mavericks remained poised and came out and struck back with a 122-84 victory, lopsided victory over the Boston Celtics tonight, claiming their first win in the NBA Finals. But they're still on the verge of elimination. Also, tomorrow night in action, the Panthers lead that's the NHL. Here we go back. Show me the scores, dang it. The Panthers lead the Stanley Cup by a score of 3-0 over the I want to say it's the Senators from Canada. I'm not sure what town they're from, but anyways, yeah, that's what's going on in the championship series right now. They got two final series going on right now in baseball. Let's go to the final games first. The Pittsburgh Pirates beat the Colorado Rockies 5-2. It was the Twins narrowly edging out the Athletics in 10 innings, 6-5. It was the Astros over the Tigers 4-0. The Reds beat the Brewers 6-5. The Braves beat the Tampa Bay Rays 7-3. It was the Mets over the Padres 2-1. The Guardians beat the Blue Jays 3-1. Phillies over the Orioles 5-3. It was the Nationals over the Marlins 8-1. The Yankees beat the Boston Red Sox to win their 50th game of the season, becoming the first team this season to win 50 games as they beat Boston 8-1. It was the St. Louis Cardinals over the Chicago Cubs 3-0. The Angels beat the Giants, or excuse me, are beating the Giants right now. This game is still going on. Fourth inning, top of the fourth, 4-0. The Texas Rangers trail the Seattle Mariners in the bottom of the fourth, 3-2. It's the Diamondbacks over the White Sox currently right now, 6-1. The Royals and Dodgers are tied in Los Angeles right now, 3-3 in the top of the sixth inning. Those are your sports scores and highlights for tonight, for right now. Back to what we were talking about. What are you reading up on, Josh?
I was just trying to see how much of our land is owned by other countries.
Okay. It's good. That's a good point. Let's see. I'm going to start searching some stuff too. I know if they start setting up military bases here, it would be completely, which is awkward because, like, don't we have bases in like other countries? We do, but like we're allowed to have those bases there. But yet, if China were to come over and set up a base right here in the United States, like, we would flip our shit.
Right. So it says foreign investors and companies own over 40 million acres of U.S. agricultural land, which is only about 1.8% of all of the land in the U.S.
That map I was seeing was, like I said, it was just China, right? And they didn't own a whole crap ton of land, but they did, like, all the land they owned was like strategically placed around like military weapons, like silos, stuff like that. Like, kind of convenient, right?
So Canada, actually, Canadian investors own the most land.
In the United States,
Yep, 31%.
31. Good lord.
Followed by the Netherlands, Italy, and the United Kingdom and Germany. They don't have percentages behind those. China actually ranks 18th on the list, owning
Wow.
only 0.3% of U.S. agricultural land. So not even a full percent.
I think we need to tell all these other countries to go back to their own country. Like, I don't like the fact that other countries own our country, like parts of our country. That's not cool.
So almost half of the states have restrictions on foreign ownership, like prohibiting certain groups or countries from even buying land. So,
here's another good. Let's see.
Top destinations for foreign buyer purchases were Florida at 23%, California 12%, Texas 12%, North Carolina 4%, and Arizona 4%.
Interesting. United States territories. That's all different thing. That's different. So it's interesting
this
that we don't
article
like.
is from January of this year.
Oh, okay. I'm trying to figure out how many other countries does the U.S. own land in? So the U.S. only owns land in 5 other countries. Five countries accounted for approximately 6%. Oh, hold on. Of all foreign-owned U.S. Okay, that's different. I don't want that number. Only 5 countries own land in the United States. Like you said, mostly forest land, and the Netherlands, Italy, United Kingdom, Germany are at 6%. I know China owns land here too, but Canada too. Okay, Canada 31%. Foreign ownership holdings of U.S. I don't want that. I want how many territories, how much land do we, or how many other countries do we own land? That's my question. Because we don't own the bases in Europe, we rent them. We pay them money, like in Germany and stuff.
Right.
How many countries does the U.S. own land in Europe? A few. I know at least.
We own 9 million acres in other countries. I do see that.
Okay, that's a number.
Yep.
Yeah, I mean that's a pretty good number. That's a lot of land. 9 million acres. That's a lot. But you got to remember that's also Grafenwehr, Germany, and Vilseck, Germany, and military bases overseas.
Right. I'm trying to find a number for you, or a better number for you, as far as, or the name of the countries, I should say.
Got you. While you're doing that, I'm going to put this thing on blast again. We need to get people on here. Nathan Lewis, 8168. So I was told, and this is like legitimate, like I'm thinking about going back in the National Guard, Josh. Just to let you know.
Yep, you said that last night.
Yeah, and I was talking to a retired colonel in the National Guard that said that I should do it. I should really do it. So I want to hear from my viewers. What do you guys think? Like, I could do it. Like, I'm not too old. Would it be a challenge for me? Yeah, I'd get back in shape and being able to go back in. And although, since I have my degree now officially, I would be able to go back in as an officer in the Idaho National Guard. It would take me a year in OCS. I would be an E5 through that whole year, sergeant, and then when I graduated OCS, boom, there I am. I am an officer, a lieutenant in the U.S. Army. Was that first? That's a first lieutenant, right? Second lieutenant. Second go for. I always got confused with that. Second or first lieutenant went first. I want to say it's second lieutenant.
Second.
Yeah, second, then first lieutenant, right? Yeah.
Yes. Sorry,
Yes,
I'm reading and trying to listen at the same time.
No, you're good. You're good, Josh. This is more for the people that aren't really necessarily watching, because there's not a lot of people watching right now.
Right.
Zero viewers right now. I can't live stream on TikTok yet. It's a photo. I don't want to do a photo. I don't think I can live stream on TikTok yet.
Do you have 10,000? No, I think that
1,000 viewers. I think 1,000 followers.
Yeah. I think it's I think they dropped it to like 500.
If they did, I should be able to go online live because I got 740 followers. I know, guys. The hair's getting a little thin.
Right.
I need more. You know, most of these followers are like those stupid scammer chicks that are on there. They're with their OnlyFans pages and stuff like that. But my dog, I don't know what his deal is tonight.
He just wants to be heard.
He just go outside. He just went outside. Why is he barking so much? My goodness, dog.
I told you he wants to be heard.
I guess he is getting hurt, I guess. Can I invite myself so I can share information? Is that what it is? Kind of hoping that's what it is. So how do you share like extra screens on here?
Who, me?
Yes.
When I go to present down at the bottom where it has mute, stop cam settings, present.
Yeah.
I hit share screen, and then it pops up with all of my tabs that I have open, or I can choose a window, or I can choose entire screen. So I just pick the tab that I want to share with you.
Mine only says screen sharing is easiest with 2 monitors, so I get that, which I do plan on buying another. Like, I just want to go get one of those little cheap TVs I can plug a USB drive in, or
I mean,
USB drive in.
If you have something, because I can do it so easily, just send it in the private chat, like the link, and I can pull it up for you, and you can.
Gotcha.
That way.
Okay, well, I'm gonna look for something because I'm trying to.
You're good.
Figure this out. I don't remember what I was talking about. Okay, so I was told. Okay, I was watching this video of this guy on YouTube last couple nights, and he told me that I need to like kind of survey the people that join the show, or in order to get like more viewership. Right, I need to focus on something in particular, like a definite topic to talk about. Right, like every week we talk about this. Right, something special. I asked my friend today. I said, I also have a question for you. What do you believe my strengths are when it comes to knowledge about stuff? Do you think I'm really smart with sports, with politics? I'm trying to key in on my demographic for my podcast so I can do better podcasts. He said sports, definitely, which everybody knows I'm a big sports guy. Music and political music and political when it comes to the military side of things. He says I'm really good at military politics, which is good. Then he brought up ghost hunting and history. Like I guess I'm really, and I am good. I know history, and I don't know if you believe in ghost hunting or paranormal stuff, Josh.
Me?
Yes.
Indifferent.
Indifferent.
I have not encountered it, but I'm not opposed to the idea of it being real.
Okay. So you're not a skeptic, but you're a skeptic at the same time, if that makes sense.
Right. I suppose.
That makes sense.
I mean, I wouldn't say skeptic. That's why I worded it the other way.
Sure. You believe, but you haven't seen anything that really kind of convinces you that, you know, I get you. I get you. So you know what cryptids are.
Not so much.
So cryptids, and this is cryptids are animals or zoologists believe that cryptozoologists, I cannot say that word tonight, believe that may exist somewhere in the wild, but whose presence existence is disputed and unsustained by science. So cryptids, there's a lot of cryptids. Like Loch Ness is a cryptid. The chupacabra is a cryptid. Skinwalkers are considered cryptids. Yeah, those are cryptids. There's lots of cryptids. 11 famous cryptids, for example. So this is one for the Wolfentinger, one of the most famous cryptids in Germany. This cryptid is said to reside in the alpine forests of Bavaria. I never saw it when we were there.
Nope.
So I'm just saying, it looks kind of like a jackalope.
When I was in Germany, I was too busy at Ed's. So
good old Ed's. Yeah, this mystical creature over there looks kind of like a jackalope.
Send me the link, and I will put it up there.
You can. I'm going to copy, and we're going to go back to this screen here. Private messages. Paste. And that box needs to move out of the way. Send. Cool. So there's a link to that.
Got it.
Still have had no viewers yet. This is kind of crazy.
I actually have not shared it out. I've been busy reading.
Yeah, all the viewers will come in because of you.
Let's see here.
Do another Facebook Live while you're looking at that real quick. Guys, I'm on live right now and you're not here. Look at this. Let me show you something, guys. See how this is 0 viewers right now? Me and Josh are on here having a chat and you guys are not here. We've got some good topics of conversation tonight. So please, please, please jump on. Say hi. Add your friends. Add your grandma. I don't care. Get online with us. Like, time now. All right. We'll see you guys online, like right now. Like now. Like right now. All right. My buddy Wesley. I forgot I don't even have my drink tonight. My typical Friday
Gatorade.
night. Sure, Gatorade. We'll call it that. We'll call it Gatorade.
Right.
I'm actually almost out of my Gentleman Jack. It's kind of sad. It is vaguely sad. Means I gotta go buy another bottle sometime. Dooby dooby doo. Let's see. Who else do I know that might join? Rafael Carlos.
Oops.
We have a.
No, I see that.
Who's this? Who's jumping on with us? That's your. Okay, that's your. All right, there you go.
I'm
Share
in-
the screen.
Oh,
Gotcha.
yes.
You review some of those cryptids. I'm gonna have to go get me another drink here in a second. Of Gatorade. So while Josh reviews a little bit about cryptids, what cryptids are, there's some more famous ones here in the United States, like it's called a rake. Go look into a rake. Those things are creepy looking.
I don't know how much of this we could.
You just said what?
I didn't know how much of the picture above I could show.
Oh yeah, got you. All right, I'll be right back.
Yes, sir.
Man. All right, I am back. We have a viewer. What's up, viewer? Josh
It
is
might still
researching
be me.
cryptids right now. It might still be. Are you streaming on?
No, I'm sending it out to people.
Oh, okay. I really need to get like another small little monitor TV. Actually,
Hey,
can
I know
afford
a
it.
great place you could find one.
Is it a pawn shop place?
It might be where you work.
You're not wrong. I'm actually looking at a few over there.
Oh, my oldest
Yeah.
daughter is the viewer.
Oh, well, welcome to the show. What's her name?
Kenley.
Kelly, welcome to the show, sweetheart. Nice to meet you. Never knew your dad would be such a big success, right?
I know, I'm just super famous over here.
Right? Better slow down. The air's getting a little thin up here, right?
Right?
So I went and got
man.
my Gatorade for the show.
There's one.
Oh yeah, another cryptid there.
Mongolian deathworm.
Crazy. Ooh, we have 2 streamers. I'm telling you, we are burning up the freaking the streaming tonight.
We are.
I want to see if you guys can beat my record. I think our record is like 15 at one point. Like, seriously, guys, whoever's watching right now, go and like invite like 3 or 4 friends to come join us. Like, we're having a different kind of conversation tonight. We already talked about kind of the stuff that we generally talk about, which is politics and stuff. I think for the rest of the show, we're just going to talk about like whatever.
Yep.
And you guys as the viewers can be like the I guess, what do you call the mediators of what we talk about tonight.
And if you are watching, please comment. Let us know you're here.
Yeah, please. Like, we want to know who you are. We want to thank you for joining the show, first of all. And if you're new to the show, we want to welcome you.
I've heard of this one. Mothman.
Oh, Mothman, yeah. Yeah.
Hello, Brittany.
In the hills of West Virginia. Hello, Brittany. I don't know you, but I do now. You're a friend of mine. Brittany, make sure you subscribe to my channel and Josh's channel if you haven't already.
What's up, Kylie?
Kylie, what's up?
And Kenley.
Hey, welcome to the show. Yeah, make sure you guys subscribe to my channel and Josh's channel.
Yes.
Josh's channel is the Dealing with Life channel.
Yep.
We were talking about cryptids because, like, guys, first of all, I want you guys to understand that, we got 5 viewers. Oh my gosh. I'm about to faint here. The fame is getting to my head. I'm just kidding. No, seriously, guys, invite all your friends because, like, I want to see how many viewers I can get. Like, I can't give anything away. Like, I don't have, like, the bigger this show gets, like, the more viewers I can get, the more, like, every week, like, I could actually start doing giveaways if we had enough viewers, especially if I can get a sponsor. So if any of you guys know out there a company that I could sponsor, like, there's a bunch of different coffee companies. I'm gonna look into that Monday, but I have work off all Monday. I'm gonna look into getting us a sponsor like Kachava or like what's that? Mudwater. Mudwater is a natural. It's like coffee, but it's not. It's made from mushrooms. You want a car, Kylie? If I get, tell you what, if I get 1 million subscribers, I will buy you a car.
There you
1 million
go, Kylie.
subscribers, paying subscribers, I will buy you a car.
Invite everyone you know, Kylie. Let's go.
It may not be the absolute best car. It'll be something drivable and looks decent. I'm not buying no Lambos or nothing. She said she wants a car, dude. If I get big enough to do like car giveaways, dude, that'd be sick, dude. Right? Just like giving cars away, like Mr. Beast on here. But how do you think Mr. Beast started? He started small.
Yeah, worked his way up.
He did. He worked his way up. So we can do it too, guys. We can do it. I want you guys to build this into like one of the top podcasts in the world.
Where's Josh's channel? Let me go find it.
You might have to drop your channel link.
Yep. Let me go find it. Hold on.
Yeah, Josh is going to drop his channel link. You guys found mine probably through Josh. But the question I was proposed, guys, the question I propose is because, like, in order for me to do better podcasts, I want to know what you guys want to hear me talk about on the show. What you want to hear me and Josh, or I have another guy that comes joining me all the time. His name is Big Hoss. I want you guys to tell us what you guys want us to talk about on the podcast. Like, what things interest you guys? What do you want to learn? It's not all just about politics and sports. What do you guys want to learn?
Oh, here. I can just do it this way. Stop that one.
Yeah, there you go.
Start this one. There you go.
I can also hide the banner, and you can.
I have
you can-
0 subscribers, guys.
Oh yeah, definitely go subscribe to Josh's channels, guys. Come on.
Can
What I'm
you
gonna
put
do is
mine
hide
up
this
there?
banner. Yeah, hold on. Send me a private chat, and I'll put it up on the banner.
No, the screen right there.
Oh, dealing
You
with
see it?
life.
Yeah.
I see it. Yeah. Guys, go join Josh's channel. Go subscribe to
Can you pop
his.
it up?
Subscribe to mine if you haven't already.
Can you pop it up on?
I just see it down there by the bottom of your box. I see dealing with life right there.
No, I'm
Is
sharing.
that what it's called on yours?
Yeah, I'm sharing the screen though.
Oh, okay, got you.
You see it at the bottom?
Good,
There
it
you
is.
go. So you might be able
What-
to find it with dealing
What
with
you're going to
life,
type in,
or-
guys, is you're going to type that what underneath the door it says dealing with life, guys. You're going to type in that at whatever. Yeah, at dealing with life. What is that?
1.
Yeah, life. Yeah. You type in that in the search menu in the YouTube, and then it'll bring up his channel. It'll be like the top of the page. So if you find that, you can find Josh's page. Make sure you, like I said, make sure you join his page and make sure you join my page. I do this every Friday night. Josh joins me a lot of the time. He also just shared it in the chat window there, guys.
Yep.
But no, yeah, I'm
There,
just literally taking a census tonight on what you guys want me to talk about on the show. Like, what you guys want to hear? What do you guys want to learn? What do you guys want to? Are there issues you guys want to address? Is there something you want to learn more about? Is there something you guys want to talk about? You guys can come on the show too, or you guys can post comments in the comment bar. This is an open forum. I will say I have a small disclaimer on my, and it's going across the bottom of the screen, right? It says Big Hoss tonight, but I didn't change that. But this is just Big Josh tonight. How about that? All right. But my disclaimer on the bottom of the screen talks about how there will be no hateful arguments or anything on here. I don't want people coming in here bashing each other or complaining about people's religion or race or whatever. That's unallowed in my podcast. I will ban people if they come in and they're racist or they're talking anything about that. We can talk about race. So we can talk about things like that because it's important to talk about things. We can talk about racism. We can talk about things. You know, we can share viewpoints, but there will be no racist comments made. There will be no hateful comments made. There will be nothing like that, guys. My podcast is all about trying to help educate each other. Like, I learn from you guys just as much as you learn from me on this podcast, right? Sometimes I learn even more. I'm learning how to do these podcasts, and I'm going to start learning how to do like some video editing, and I'm going to upgrade this platform and get better. So this is a growth thing, guys. I want you guys to grow with me as viewers of the show, just as much as I'm going to grow as a podcaster, essentially.
I heard somebody whisper they wanted to hear you do some karaoke.
Oh, really? Who whispered that?
I don't know. It just, that ghost hunting comment you made? It was one of the spirits.
It was one of the spirits, like, sing some George Strait. Like, oh my gosh, my house is haunted. It wants me to sing George Strait.
How long has it been since you did karaoke? Has it been since Germany, or do you do it there in Idaho?
No, I do it here occasionally in Idaho. I actually went out and karaoke a few weeks ago because it was the anniversary of my buddy's death in Germany, and I sing a certain song every year. I go out and have. It's funny because I've only been to one bar. So here's what I do, guys. I don't know if you guys know, May 7th, 2007, my buddy Anthony Sosto was killed in Iraq. We were on a mission. It was a right seat, left seat ride. We were on a right seat ride. we were just coming into the country. We were just taking over an area of operation, and he was killed by a sniper on a rooftop. Okay, we were up on a rooftop, and he was hit by a sniper. So every year on the anniversary of his death, I go out and I drink one of his favorite beers, which is Budweiser, which is absolutely horrendous beer, by the way.
No, you love it.
I don't love Budweiser. No. I've got a Miller Lite in my fridge that says different, or a Miller, just a regular Miller, not a Miller, like a Coors. Excuse me, a Coors in my fridge.
Right.
It says different. I think Coors is a better beer. Anyways, no, I go out every year on the anniversary of his death, and I drink. I order 2 beers, and I get them on the tap. I don't do the bottles. I get them on tap. I set one on his end of the table, one on my end of the table. I've had people come up to me during the night when I'm out there doing that, and they're like, "Let me get this beer." I'm like, "No, it's not. No." They don't understand. One time, get this. I was in Harrisburg, Pennsylvania. I was driving truck. I even called my boss the night before. I said, "Listen, tomorrow's the anniversary of my buddy's death. I'm going to be sitting here in Harrisburg, Pennsylvania for a couple days. Anyways, I'm letting you know I'm going to go out to the bar and do some drinking and celebrate his death." He goes, "No, completely understand." So I did. I went out that night, the anniversary of his death. I went into a bar. I told the guy I need 2 Budweisers on tap. He says, "Okay, cool." He brought them over to the table. He said, he looked around for a second. I thought he was going to ask, "Where's your friend?" He didn't. He didn't ask. He goes, "I get what you're doing." He set both beers down. He says, "My condolences for your loss." And he walked away.
Mm-hmm.
I had a military veteran hat on, of course, so he knew. He's like, "Okay, I get it." And then throughout the night, people kept walking over and talking to me, thanking me for my service, especially asking to join me at that seat where my buddy was sitting, right? And the bartender came over a couple times and he goes, "Hey guys, he's doing something, right?" So after that, they kind of respected me. They were like, "Understood. We'll keep our distance." I'm like, "Nah, I'm not saying you have to keep your distance. That seat is taken by my fallen comrade. That is his beer. So as long as you respect those parameters, by all means, I don't have any problems hanging out with you guys and chilling." Met some great people out there in Harrisburg, Pennsylvania. They were more than willing to help me, share my memories of my my buddy Anthony, who so any of you guys don't know, I tell the stories all the time about Anthony. I first met Anthony when he came to our unit. He's a goofy fellow. He was a goofy fellow, just straight up. And he had a goofy laugh, and I'm not even saying that like his laugh was, he laughed like Goofy. Ooh, like that was his laugh. And it was just, but he was just a good-hearted kid. He wanted to serve his country. He knew that. I've talked to his mom on multiple occasions. I haven't talked to her in years, but I need to reach back out to her. I think she moved back. He was from New Jersey. He's buried in Arizona, somewhere outside of Phoenix right now. But that's where his mom was living when he passed. Anyway, it's been a while since I've talked to his mom, and we would share stories after his death. But he was engaged, so the funniest story I ever have about him was I invited him over for dinner one night, and he said, "Can I bring my girlfriend?" I'm like, "Sure." He brings this girl over. Josh, I'm telling you, like this, she had dreadlocks. She had like a 2-year-old son.
Mm-hmm.
She was homeless and ratty. Like she was just, and he was like, "I love her. I'm going to marry this woman." I pulled him aside. I'm like, dude, no, she's a nice gal, but no, like she had issues too. She was not healthy for him. Right. So we enjoyed our dinner that night. She left, whatever. He took her home, whatever. And then I invited him over for dinner a few weeks later. And he says, "Can I bring my girlfriend?" I said, "Man, if it's the same girl." And I said, "Please," is what's her name coming? He goes, No. I met somebody else. I said, God, I kind of shook my head. I'm like, sure, you can bring your girlfriend. I think to myself, I'm like, oh man, this is going to be another train wreck. No, it wasn't. She walked in. Her name is Carly. I'll never forget her name. She's married now, but very down to earth, sweet, polite young lady. And I thought, okay. He's like, "I'm going to marry this girl." And I believed him that time. I'm like, "Yeah, you are. Yeah, you are. You sure are." And they dated that summer. We were there in Iraq, they dated that summer. We were there in Fort Lewis. And we got sent down range in early May. Nope. mid-April, we got sent downrange to Iraq, and this is 2007 now. When we're getting on the plane, he's like, I proposed to her, but she didn't want to get married. She says we're engaged, but she didn't want to get married until after she finished college. She was going to school at Eastern Washington, out there in Spokane area. And he was like, I completely agreed with her. He goes, I want her to finish college. I want her to get a college degree. So she did. But we went down there in Iraq. We went like early April. Of course, she spent a couple weeks in Kuwait, getting acclimated to the weather, getting your gear ready. And then you fly into Baghdad or wherever, and then you go to your FOB from there. Your gear catches up with you a few days later because it's either put on trucks and trucked up there, which I don't know. Anyway, we actually had one of our Connexes get hit with a freaking RPG, and we lost like a whole bunch of our gear for that trip. Anyways, that's like literally that's when we heard that news. I'm like, dude, this deployment's gonna be rough. And then our first day out the wire on that mission is when Anthony was killed, and I was like, man, this is gonna be a terrible deployment. Like, and it was. The rest of the deployment was just, for me, it was terrible. We got extended. We were there for 15 months that tour. I went an R&R first, like right after, like in early June, like mid-June, right after my birthday. I went on R&R, and I got back. I spent the first two birthdays, both those birthdays in Iraq. The first birthday I spent all day building a FOB on the river. The engineers built a pontoon bridge across the river because Al Qaeda had blown up all the other bridges this was down the Tigris River. And so they came and built us a pontoon bridge going across the river, and we were securing it. So we built a little FOB right on the river there, where we would monitor, and Al Qaeda would take pop shots from across the river at us, just little AK rounds hitting our FOB. So we built those HESCO baskets. If you guys don't know what HESCO baskets are, research that. Those are whoever invented those made money. Made money on
whoever made everything that we had downrange made
all
money.
I'm telling those HESCO baskets though, they were on every FOB everywhere.
You're right.
Guys, HESCO baskets, let me explain this to you. They were cages, right? They would build these boxed cages. They would unfold, right? On the inside, they would line burlap sack. Oh yeah, Josh got me. He's gonna throw up some HESCO baskets. These things were. I wish I would have thought about these like before. If I go back in time, I'd be like, hey guys, I got this genius idea. These things were the coolest ever.
Share screen.
Boom, HESCO baskets. And then what you do is you'd fill those baskets full of dirt.
Yep.
Right? And you'd put water on them and more dirt and more water and just let them kind of pack down. And they would turn into essentially just concrete, big old concrete baskets. Yeah, dude, those things were impenetrable. They would stop 50 cal bullets, everything. Dude, I'm telling you, those things are amazing. I really wish I would have been the one that invented those because I would be rich, son.
Right?
Yeah, we use those in Afghanistan, Iraq. I'm sure they're going to use them in every other futuristic deployment unless they come up with something different, something better. Yeah, you can stack them like pyramids too. They had smaller ones, so you get the bigger ones, the slightly bigger ones, smaller ones, slightly smaller ones. You can stack them like pyramids. You can build bunkers out of those things.
Yep.
Yeah. These things are so crazy. Yep, there you go. There's a little bunker built out of HESCO baskets. It's crazy. Yeah, those are HESCO baskets, ladies and gentlemen. Yep, you fill them full of dirt just like that. Yeah. We spent the entire my birthday, the entire day morning out there. We left early in the morning. We got out there and met up with the engineers out there. They started putting up the HESCO baskets. They brought out a bunch of they built a couple guard towers right there on the river. They put up the serpentine with the freaking Jersey barriers, all this stuff. We rolled out the Constantine wire. Like we did everything, right? This farmer out there gave us like one of his farmhouses. We lived in there. We had a bunk room in there where we all slept. We built a talk. We put a radio up. Everything like we had. It was just a little fob we built. And it took us a day to build a fob. And then when we got back, all we wanted to do was go to the chow hall and eat. Right, like that's been out all day on mission. Been drinking water and Gatorades and Rippets. Now you're hungry, you've already rat fucked the MREs in the truck, so you want to go home and have a hot meal, right? And Fob Warhorse, where we were at that time, had the best food downrange, hands down. It was phenomenal food. I mean, I had better food. I mean, I had good food when I was back in the rear. Air Force bases had some freaking phenomenal food, by the way. I don't know how the Air Force got away with. Let's do less and get paid more, essentially. That was a branch of the service that maybe I should have joined, but I didn't. I joined the Army and the Navy. So, anyways, yeah. After that, we got all the way back to the FOB, and our company commander was like, "Yeah, you guys got to go to the range. You guys got to get range qualified." I'm like, mother trucker, dude. It's my birthday. All I want is a piece of cake from the chow hall and a hot meal, bro. Oh, what a day. And then I spent my next birthday downrange in Iraq too. We were packing up our Connexes. So we spent all day in the sun in June in Iraq packing Connexes. Getting ready to go back home. 2 birthdays in a row. It was very no bueno.
Here.
I'm assuming you celebrated at least one birthday downrange?
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. One in Iraq, one in Afghanistan.
Fun. I mean, if you're in the Army and you don't spend at least one birthday in Iraq, you're not Armying right. We could share stories about the Army since it is the Army's birthday today.
Yeah, I came across an article, and I'm trying to find some information on it before I bring it up.
Okay.
Because I've seen and read about this before. And the last article I saw was a retired couple had literally sold off their house, basically all their assets, and is living on a cruise ships, like literally bouncing from cruise to cruise and just living on cruise ships.
Interesting.
Then I just saw another article about someone living on a cruise ship. He was 48 years old. I'm trying to find the article again, but I can't find it. But just seeing how possible it is. What are your thoughts on that?
Okay, so believe it or not, I've actually been looking into cruises a lot more lately.
Mm-hmm.
And I found them like they're relatively inexpensive if you know what you're doing, right? I think it's like what do they say? Like you could go on a 4-day, 3-night cruise down in the Caribbean for like $300 or $400 per person. Now, mind you guys, these cruises, and I've been doing a lot of research. That's just getting you on the cruise and getting you a room. Okay. There's extras that you need to add to these cruise packages if you want to have a better time on these cruises, right? The drink packages, for example. If you order like the small drink package, there's like different levels of drink packages you can get. I'm talking to the point where even when you go eat, like so they'll have a main dining room that you get certain meals for free at, I think. But that comes like included in your ticket or whatever like that. But if you want to eat it, there's like these cruise lines, they have like 30 different restaurants on them. They have movie theaters and and bowling alleys and entertainments, like live entertainment and stuff like that, right? So if you want to go to if you want to go on a cruise, you have to pay for these drink packages. And what these drink packages do, some of them, they'll allow you to have like on that 4-day, 3-night cruise, they'll allow you to have like 2 alcoholic drinks a day and unlimited fountain drinks or water, right?
Hmm.
For a fee of like $125 extra per person. But that
So
covers all your drinks for the cruise. Essentially, you can drink all the water you want, have a couple beers with dinner or something, a couple alcoholic drinks, one mimosa for breakfast, and a glass of wine with dinner. You can
how
get
does the
extras where
pound how does the pound equate to American dollars? Do you know?
let's do the conversion. Let's see. Convert GBP to. All right, so 1,268 US dollars equals 1,000 pounds. So let's say you
okay.
spend $1,000 a piece on your cruise, American dollars. That's 788 pounds.
Okay. So this guy spent 12 months on open waters.
Okay.
Spent 85 pounds a month on his phone bill.
Okay.
19 pounds a month on healthcare. 2 pounds a month on insurance.
Hold on. I'm gonna
1
see.
month
Go money.
aboard.
You said 2 plus 19
Sorry.
plus what?
42, 19, and 85.
85. Okay.
Okay. Plus the board and room was 1615, so 1,615 pounds,
Okay.
which inclusive buffer dinners. I don't know what that means.
I think those are those dinners that like you can get, like they're included in your package. But if you want to go eat at the other restaurants, you have to pay extra. Yeah.
He spent a extra 22 pounds on extra meals during the I guess a month.
Okay.
So
Calculating all this up, I'm going to put it into the calculator here in a second. So
for the year. Oh, well, here you go. He added it up for you. It would cost an average of 21,396 pounds for a whole year.
Well, so I did the math. That's
Uh-huh.
$2,264 a month.
Right.
Hold on. Pounds per year? Hold on. So how many pounds was that?
The total that he said?
Yeah, pounds per year.
21,396 pounds.
That's $27,142.97.
It's not horrible.
Doable. Very doable.
Right.
To just live out on the open ocean for, I mean, if you didn't have a house or the bills at home.
So it says some of these cruise lines actually have pay-as-you-go options, costing as little as 70 pounds per day.
70 pounds per day. What does that calculate to American dollars? $88 a day.
Times it by 365.
Okay, yeah. So hold on. 70 times 365. That is a grand total of 25,000. Come on, calculator, pull it back up. 5,550, which is 32,412 American dollars.
So you can also buy essentially, I guess, a VIP room or suite.
Okay.
And this couple spent an annual fee of $43,435 to live abroad on the Villa V Odyssey, and that one was actually in dollars. So
Right. So I can do 43,335. Let's say that it was close enough. It's 34,000 pounds.
Right.
For all you British people.
Yeah, we have so many viewers from
so many British viewers.
Yeah.
I'm telling you, we're gonna get man. Okay, my goal by the end of 2024 is to have, let's set a perimeter. Let's set a goal. 20,000 viewers. Can we do it?
I mean, I got to get mine up and running too. So
both of us. I mean, both of us.
Right.
We should
Yeah.
be able to get 20,000, right? I don't see that's the hold on. So best way to gain viewers on YouTube. Increase YouTube subscribers, instantaneous growth, rise karma. Don't just buy followers, get real admirers. We grow your TikTok, Facebook, YouTube, Twitter, X, Threads by attaching more followers. Our strategies evolve every day, allowing guaranteed rapid results. Well, I have to pay for this probably. Oh, it is. Okay, hold on. For $120, I can get 1,000 subscribers. I don't know if that's
I don't know. Is it going to be people that are going to watch it constantly?
I don't know.
Can't guarantee that.
For $900, I can get 10,000 subscribers.
Let's go.
I'm not paying $900. Look, I'll start paying my subscribers if they start coming to the show. If I can start getting a sponsor and stuff, shoot, I'll start paying you guys to watch. Whatever. I mean, like, I'm going to pay you guys in like gifts and prizes, right? Maybe one week we have a special guest and we talk about something, right? And then the next week I'm like, hey guys. So for all my avid watchers, like, who did we talk to last week? If you can answer these 5 questions about who we talked to last week,
Right.
I'll get you a t-shirt, some swag, or a free subscription for a year or whatever. Like cash prizes too, not cash prizes, but like, I don't know. We'll figure something out, but brainstorming, right? We gotta figure out how to get this viewership up without paying for it. Because I don't see the need to pay to get viewers. Like,
Right.
We just got to make this show more relatable to the general audience, I guess. So here's the thing: what's
Of
the
all
most Google subject? Google. When I type in Google and I just go to the Google search bar, that's my Google search. What is Google search? Most.
There you go. Top
research
Google searches of June of 2024. YouTube,
topics.
number 1. Amazon,
So here's
number
the most,
2.
What is it? Go ahead.
Number 1, Amazon and Facebook are tied for 2 and 3.
Oh yeah.
Well,
I know all that.
Google
So I'm just trying to
itself-
say, like, Well, YouTube's owned by Google, right?
Yeah.
So what I'm saying is like, okay, so we've got top 10 research topics for students in college or seniors in high school. Okay, that's different. Top 10 research topics on YouTube. Most searched topics on YouTube as of December 2023. Mr. Beast, Hogwarts, PewDiePie. I don't know who that one is. Never heard of some of these. Mark Pillier, Old Town Road. Is that a song? Billie Eilish. What is the most searched thing on YouTube according to 2024 data? The most searched thing on YouTube is PewDiePie. 4,570,000 searches. The next most popular searches are ASMR and music globally. So that's what we should do. We need to start like figuring out what people search for most on YouTube and be like, okay, Fortnite. No, passing on that one. I don't play no Fortnite. Baby Shark, SNL skits. Okay. What we got to do is come up with like something that is really going to put us on the map, Josh.
Yeah. How many viewers we have right now?
One.
Where did we go?
One. I don't know.
Did we get boring?
Yeah, we must have got boring. Well, guys, that's why, like I said,
here?
Like, we're just watching. Like, yeah, who's still in here? We want to know because, like, we want to say thank you for still sticking with us and not falling asleep on us.
Oh, I might know who's still here.
And the viewer is. They're typing right now. I can feel it. I can sense it.
Probably not.
They're not typing. They're asleep. Who is the viewer? Who's the lucky viewer?
Let's see.
Who's our lucky viewer? Whoever is watching.
Oh, here we go. What about the top 100 most searched products on Amazon in 2024?
There you go.
Laptop, number 1.
People are searching up laptops.
Yep. AirPods, number 2.
AirPods. Okay.
Headphones, wireless earbuds, iPads, Fire Sticks, Fitbits, TVs, air fryers.
Air fryers are good.
Yeah.
I have one. I use it all the time.
Coffee comes in at number 31.
Did you know that coffee is the second most drink in the entire world?
I would believe it.
Followed by water. Water and coffee are the two like most drinks in the entire world.
What is it? You will dehydrate within 3 days if you don't drink any water?
Yeah,
7
3
days,
days
something
water,
like that.
7 days without food is like
Yep.
the average lifespan people can go with, let's see.
So coffee was number 31 on the list. Coffee maker is number 56.
You know what we need to do is we need to research how to get like a sponsorship with like a coffee company. Like there's coffee makers where you can actually brand your own coffee and sell it.
Let's go.
Dude, if we had a Just the Facts coffee, like a specific blend, like just come up with like some like clever name to like to put on there. I don't know. See, guys, that's where my viewers come in. Like you viewers right there. Like if you guys were to like share us some ideas you have, um, you could help us to design this design this whole concept that we're doing here. To the one viewer that we have. Who's probably asleep because they're not responding.
Equal part blend next to a 60%, 20%, 20% flavor ratio there.
Interesting.
That's what you need. Own coffee.
I wonder if look into Mudwater, a company called Mudwater, MUDWTR or something like that.
I'm trying to figure out how to make my own damn coffee. You trying to?
Oh no, this Mudwater. So Mudwater isn't actually coffee. It's made with mushrooms. Like mushrooms that are really healthy for your body and stuff, like lion's mane and stuff like that.
Right.
They do add caffeine because like the body needs a little bit of caffeine to kind of. But they said a lot of these other mushrooms they blend up, the different blends of spices and mushrooms they put in there. And believe it or not, I watch these videos all the time on YouTube where the guys like, I was working as a marketer and I was working, 20-hour days and it was getting, I was reaching for coffee all the time and I had to do something different. So he changed. He made this Mudwater stuff like out of mushrooms and he made it taste like coffee to the point where he's like, I changed over to Mudwater and now I don't drink coffee anymore. And it helps him. It helps him stay in shape. He's got better focus. It's got, all these like healthy properties. There's two different drinks I see on the Mudwater and another one called Kachava, which I'll look up Kachava. You can look up Mudwater. Kachava is like a meal replacement, though.
Oh, I might try their matcha.
Matcha?
Yeah.
What was that one?
Well, I've done matcha tea before.
Okay. I still want to know who our one viewer is. Okay, so the private message I just sent you, that's that Kachava website. And the Mudwater.
Yeah, I was looking at the Mudwater.
Yeah, I mean, all natural. I mean, if I could get one of these companies to like help me sponsor, that would be freaking amazing. Like I would gladly drink their product, try it out, and if it works for me, like gladly make videos promoting their product.
Right.
You're gonna pay me to promote your product. I would absolutely do that.
Let's go.
There's those two links there I just sent you. We got 2 viewers. What's up, viewers? Where are you? Who are you guys? What do you guys want to talk about?
Here? Who is here?
Who's here? We need to know. We need to know because you guys are our viewers. You guys are the ones that are helping us get the show popular by subscribing to our channels, going and inviting a bunch of your friends.
Let's revisit karaoke. What was your go-to karaoke song?
Okay. So in Germany, it was Luke Bryan, All My Friends Say.
Nice.
I sing that all the time. it's a good song. It's one of his earlier songs. I do a lot of whatever. I mean, now, like, you know who I'm really impressed with these days. I don't know if you ever heard of Chris Stapleton. He's amazing,
Oh yes,
dude.
very
Chris
much so.
Stapleton. He can sing anything, and it's pure gold. Like, hold on. Have you ever seen Chris Stapleton without a beard though?
No.
Don't Google it because it'll ruin your perspective on life.
So my go-to karaoke song while I was in Germany was "Follow Me" by Uncle Cracker.
Oh, that's a good song. Yeah, I remember. I remember you singing
Yep.
that.
Yep.
Okay. I'm just gonna do it.
I think we
gonna.
did "Friends in Low Places" as
I think you and I did
that
that
one turned out
together
pretty
once
well
or
too.
twice. Yeah, yeah, it did.
Yeah, yeah.
Um, copy image. I wonder if I can do that, and then I wonder if I can post that in the. I'm telling you, this is going to be brutal. It won't let me share that one. No, literally go find a picture of Chris Stapleton without a beard. It's.
You told me not to look it up, so I didn't.
I'm just telling. I've seen it already. So, to me, like it doesn't ruin my perspective on his singing. It's just something you'll never be able to unsee. Like, never. You're never going to be able to unsee it. Like, I still kind of wonder what I would look like if I shaved my beard all the way off. Like, my jawline. It's like I did trim
So
it weeks ago.
funny story. You see all of mine, right?
Right.
Literally right before you sent me the link tonight,
Uh
I was headed to the bathroom to shave my head and trim my beard.
huh. That's crazy. I've thought about like with my beard, if I were to shave my head, like I've got all this hair, like, but I am balding. You know, you can see the receding hairline. I'm balding in the back. Like I've thought about like just shaving it in my head and just being a baldy for the rest of my life. Who cares?
Right.
But then again, the natural
Um,
look looks good sometimes too. So
I can't find one without unless you're talking about young Chris Stapleton.
okay, so I've got. I don't know. I can share this
Just
photo.
send me in the private chat and I'll pull it up. That's the easiest way.
Copy this. No. View image. Okay, see if you can do private chat. See if you can look that one up. I'm telling you guys, it's not going to ruin the way Chris Stapleton sounds on stage, but you'll never look at Chris Stapleton again the same way.
Oh yeah. No, okay.
You're gonna,
So that was young Chris Stapleton. Yeah, okay. I did find that one.
yeah, but I mean, like he's still pretty young. He's like, I think he's like 30. Like
That's
he's
fair.
not very
That's
old.
fair. If you want to put it up there, yeah.
Yeah, we're coming with it, guys. I mean, do you really think like you look at the guy on the right and you're like, that's that guy that sings those songs? Like when I first heard Chris Stapleton sing, I was like, oh, this is Travis Tritt. He sounds a lot like Travis Tritt. I don't know if you, whoever you guys know Travis Tritt. But God, this guy sounds like Travis. This is Travis Tritt. And then I'm like, wait a minute. Some guy's like, this is not Travis Tritt. This is. Matter of fact, I think no, that's exactly what it was. I was living here in Idaho Falls, and I called the radio station because I was like, hey man, what's that new Travis Tritt song? The guy's like, what new Travis Tritt song? Travis Tritt hasn't done a song in like 15 years, like a new song. And I was like, what is that song though? Who sings that? And he goes, my buddy's like, it's Chris Stapleton. He's a new singer. And I'm like, what the heck? He sounds like Travis Tritt. And I was like, this is incredible. And he does. He really does. If you guys like listen to Travis Tritt songs, I think he could do Travis Tritt like amazing, like his songs. Here's a quarter, call someone who cares, best of intentions, things like those. And then you listen to Chris Stapleton songs.
Have you heard him and his
Tennessee
wife
Whiskey.
sing "You Are My Sunshine"?
No, I have not. Dude, you got to jam that thing. 'Cause
I got you.
Ooh, yes.
Oh.
All right, guys. Adding to the page.
You hear it?
Yeah.
Okay. Let me know when you want me to, or if you want me to
Got it.
pause it to talk about anything.
Yeah, sure.
You are my sunshine, my only sunshine. You make me happy when skies are gray.
He's got a good voice too.
Never know, dear, how much I love you. Please don't take my sun.
What's up, Bree?
Howdy, Bree. They kill it.
Yeah, no, they are amazing.
Yeah, dude, she's got a great voice too. Like I didn't know his wife was that talented too. That's awesome. Good for him. Good for him for finding a woman with the equal amount of talent as him. Like that's awesome.
Right.
Their kids are going to be amazing singers too. I guarantee it. Like, you don't live in the same household as Chris Stapleton and his wife with a voice like that and not have a pair of pipes yourself.
Right.
I think the best Chris Stapleton performance I've ever watched was last year during the Super Bowl. He performed the.
I know what you're about to say. I'll bring it up.
He sang the national anthem. Do it. Oh, dude, it brings people to tears, bro. I'm telling you.
Yeah.
And he does it. Oh God, I still get goosebumps even thinking about it, man. I was watching that Super Bowl at my friend's house, and I started crying during the national anthem. I'm like, dude, the game hasn't even started yet, and I'm crying.
Right. This one, I think.
Dude, Bree, that was a good version, dude. His wife nails it. She's got a great voice. That's the first time I've heard her voice. Here we go. This is Chris Stapleton at the Super Bowl last year singing the national anthem.
And the Military District of Washington. Today's colors will be presented by the Armed Forces Color Guard and Drummers and the President's own United States Marine Band.
Bree, we're not going to talk about that.
Why not? After this, we're going to talk about that.
Okay.
Please welcome, on behalf of the NAD, ASL performer and Academy Award winner, Troy Kotzer.
This guy was just doing like...
to honor America with the performance of the national anthem, 8-time Grammy Award winner, Chris Stapleton.
Oh, say, and you see by the dawn's early light, oh, so proudly we hailed at the twilight's gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight. Oh, the ramparts we walked were so gallantly streaming, and the rockets that our flag was still there. Oh, say, does that star spangled banner yet wave? Oh, the land of the free and the home of the
Okay, so like, I'm watching your guys' banter back and forth on this. First of all, well done by Chris Stapleton. I'm telling you right now,
Yes.
like, so that song is supposed to be sang reverently and with like, yeah, thank you, Chris Stapleton. Yeah, that song is supposed to be sang reverently and like with power and with like enthusiasm. And I just the tone of his voice, the way he sang it, the pitches, the guitar. I think he just completely nailed it. Like every second of that song was just empowering to me, you know. So Bree, we are going to talk about this. and Josh, yes, we are going to talk about this. Bree, I know how Josh sings. I sang with Josh in Germany. So yeah, this was that's been a long time, Josh.
Yes, very much so.
14 years.
Close, yeah. Yeah, no, yeah,
I think I was
exactly.
in Germany in 2010, 2011. So 13,
Yep.
14 years.
So I got there in 8 and left in 12.
I got there
Or
11 and
early
left at 12
13.
because I had to come home because my ex-wife now was had some mental health issues. But
Right.
anyways, yeah. So Bree, I know how Josh sings. Bree, I'm inviting you to come on the show. I'm just an invitation. You don't have to. You don't have to, but I would invite you to come on the show as a guest and sing for us. I'd love to hear your voice. Like, no, I mean, not making fun of you, nothing. Like, I would love to hear your voice. And if you don't know what the actual term for karaoke is, it's what is it, Korean for like off pitch singer or something like that. You've never heard Josh sing? Josh, can you confirm? Is that a lie or is it, come on now?
I mean, she may have heard background singing
Background,
to other
like at church on Sunday or what?
no. So we would go live on TikTok. So she's one of the hosts that actually got me started on TikTok. And we would do lives together. But we would also play games as far as like name that song.
Okay.
And I would sometimes sing in the background while the song was playing, but I don't know if she actually heard me. So
Gotcha. So you can neither confirm nor deny.
correct.
Gotcha.
We would love to have
okay.
you, Bree. By the way, yes.
For real, honestly, like honest invitation. No singing involved unless you really want to. Like I wouldn't force anyone to come on the show and be like, okay, you're here now, sing.
What?
She never paid
So right.
She did say she had fun there with you, though. That's good. That's
Yeah,
good.
no, we did have fun. And there was actually 2 others, Brittany, who said hello first tonight. She's another one, and then I have another army buddy, Rob, that also did the TikTok lives. So
Bree, you can join us right now if you want to.
yeah. And we won't make you
I
sing.
think we won't make you sing. No, you don't have to sing. Just come on the show and say hi and chat with us for a little bit. Share some of your fondest memories of Josh over here.
So
Not embarrassing memories because we don't want to embarrass Josh.
So you know Post Malone, yes?
she says, "Fly Eagles, fly." Are you an Eagles fan, Bree?
Yes, she is.
Family. Oh, she's doing family quiet time. Okay, well, we'll keep it. We'll keep it down.
Yeah. You know
Just kidding.
Post Malone, yes?
I did know Post Malone. Yes.
Have you heard some of his country that he's done?
Yeah. So, interesting thing about it is he actually performed the night of the Super Bowl this year.
Really?
After the Super Bowl, like the after party. And he's a Dallas fan, a Dallas Cowboys fan, right? So he
Yep.
was at the game in Vegas. There, he was sporting his Dallas Cowboys like jacket or whatever. And then after the game, at the after party, Brittany Mahomes, the wife of Patrick Mahomes, brought him a Chiefs jacket and forced him to put it on at the after party. Okay, Chewbacca, calm down. And so he actually wore a Chiefs jacket for the rest of the show, the rest of his after party. So, Bree, if you're an Eagles fan, I'm sorry for last year, but that's what you would have got. But sorry, not sorry. I guess I don't know. It was a good game, and the Eagles played a heck of a game. I ain't gonna lie. Jalen Hurts is a heck of a quarterback. What sucks the most for the Eagles right now is that they lost Jason Kelsey in the offseason. He retired, but you guys have a heck of a team, so I won't give you too much crap for that. You guys are a good team. Yeah, it was a good game. It was a heck of a game. Honestly, like I was on the side of being outraged about that penalty that was called the last like a minute and a half left that gave the Chiefs the opportunity to just take a knee and then kick a game-winning field goal with like 6 seconds left. It was kind of bogus. Yeah, dude, Jason Kelsey is a beast and he's awesome. I watch his podcast all the time. Him and Travis, they have that podcast called New Heights. It's absolutely hilarious. Him and Jason get on there. They do a whole bunch of stuff. They tell stories from their football time. They talk about life. They talk about growing up together as brothers. Yeah, they're just good guys, both of them. Travis is a little bit more on the wild side. Jason, of course, has his wife and like 3 or 4 daughters now. Like, Bree probably knows this, but Jason Kelsey met his wife on Tinder. Josh, I don't know if you knew that. So, legitimately, Jason Kelsey was on Tinder, and his wife, 3 daughters. There you go. I knew they had like they were all daughters. Like Jason Kelsey doesn't have any boys. Anyways, they were on Tinder, and his wife, her name's Kylie. She didn't believe that Jason Kelsey was really who he was on Tinder. Like she thought it was some guy like posing as Jason Kelsey. So she agreed to meet up with him. And they met up, and sure enough, it was Jason Kelsey. And yeah, she locked it down, dude. She put a ring on it. She liked it, and she put a ring on it, as Beyonce would say. They did pass out at the bar on their first date. I remember hearing about that. Dude, yeah, Jason Kelsey's a good dude. He's I watched his retirement speech there at with the Eagles organization the day he retired. Oh my gosh, it took forever. It was like an hour long. And he was just sobbing the entire time. He didn't want to. He just like so much love and passion he has for the city of Philadelphia and the Eagles and his whole team over there. Just incredible. Yep. Yeah, Jason's a good dude. I would love to like be a part of their podcast one night, just be a guest on their podcast. Dude, I'd have so many questions though. Because Travis is still a wild child. But now I don't know. I mean, maybe Taylor can get him down from being a wild child and put his feet on the ground, you know? Good old T Swift. Josh is just approving of whatever we're talking about.
No, I'm watching Post Malone sing.
Oh, dude, yes. Throw some on if you want to. Let's do Post Malone.
Let's see.
We got 3 viewers now.
Oh shoot, we're getting back up there in the thin air.
Right? Oh, what a greasy. Hold on.
For sure, Bree.
Yeah, Bree, you're welcome on my show as well. So Josh has his show. You're welcome on Just the Facts. Just Josh can link us up on Facebook or something, right?
Yep.
Perfect. Yeah. Josh can get you hooked up with me, and we'll get you on the show. I do this every Friday night, about the same time. Depending on where you're from, Bree. My time is
Montana.
9 to 11. Oh, she's Montana. Okay, she's north of me there, so she's in the same time zone we are. All right, cool.
Yes.
Cool. All right, Post Malone.
Have a good night, Bree.
Yeah, have a good night, Bree. Absolutely.
And now here y'all make some noise at the CMA Award for Post Malone! Well, I got my first truck when I was 3.
Oh, it's you and Joe Diffie.
On my knees. Hauling marbles and rocks, thought it twice before. All the Bobby doll bed.
It's crazy seeing him in country gear,
Right.
but then also singing it as well.
Well, I turned 16. I saved a few hundred.
Who's he singing with? Is that Big and Rich?
No, Artie and Morgan Wallen.
Oh, Morgan. Okay. That one guy looked like John Rich from Big and Rich. But for a second. Rest in peace, Joe Diffie. Rest in peace. Man. He died 2020 of COVID.
So that's an older video.
Yeah, Joe Diffie passed away 2020 of COVID.
Yeah.
COVID related stuff. That was sad. I miss Joe Diffie. He was a good singer.
He just recently did one. Where is it? For Toby Keith as well. Maybe I went too far.
Before Toby Keith passed away, or what?
No, it was a tribute to him.
Oh, a tribute to Toby Keith. Okay, shoot.
Yeah, country Toby Keith.
People call it the biggest small town festival.
We love
in
commercials
Minnesota.
here.
And we came up with the idea.
Of course we do.
creating a community sport.
Oh, as good as I once was.
Yep.
Rest in peace, Toby.
He was a great country singer.
An amazing man too.
Yes, very much so.
Is he shirtless? He's shirtless, isn't he?
Shirtless, yes. You know, Toby was great. And this may not be as good as Toby's, but for Post Malone as a rapper to come out and do a tribute for Toby says a lot.
I always like the country rap collusion, you know, like it started with like Nelly and Tim McGraw, you know, it's a good mix, to be honest with you. I know Nelly also did, he also was with Florida Georgia Line for a song.
Yep. But
Rest in peace, Toby. That was awesome. One of the saddest things ever was when he wrote that song, "Don't Let the Old Man In." Did you know that when he wrote that song, he obviously
I don't
sang
know
it
if
for he sang, huh?
I don't know if I ever heard that song, and I was a big Toby Keith fan.
Oh yeah, Toby Keith. It was one of his later songs he wrote. Right, he already knew he had terminal cancer, and he wrote the song called "Don't Let the Old Man In." It was written for Clint Eastwood. He loves Clint Eastwood, and it was a movie. It was put in a movie. One of the movies Clint Eastwood was in. Go watch the video of that, dude. It's a tearjerker. It's that is a great song, by the way. There you go.
Don't let the old man in.
That's another great guy right there.
Oh, Clint Eastwood, absolutely.
Yes.
The day we lose him is going to be a tragic day for Earth.
And leave it up to him.
Oh, let me turn it up a little.
My door. And I knew all of my life that someday it would end. Get up and go outside. Don't let the old man in. Many months I have lived. My body's withered and worn. Ask yourself, how would you be if you didn't know the day you were born? Try to love on your wife and friends. Toast each sundown with wine. Don't let the old man in.
You can just hear it in Toby's voice, too.
So I did not know until maybe a couple weeks before he passed that he had cancer.
Many moons I
Crazy.
have lived.
I knew for a
That's
few
how
years.
that's how much I don't watch news or look at news at all.
Ask yourself, how would you be
Yeah, I knew for years, and I was just like, man,
if you didn't
he kept hanging around, and then like 6 months before he died, or 6 weeks before he died, he put himself on hospital. And he was gone.
It's crazy.
And you feel that cold bitter wind.
He moved back to his house, put himself on hospice. He
Look
knew
out
he
your window and smile.
wanted to do it at home, and he did it at his house with his family and friends right there.
Don't let the old man
Well, and that's the way it should be.
in. Look out
Absolutely.
your window and smile.
I had some nurse tell me when I was moving my mom and dad into assisted living. She was telling me that, most people don't die in their homes. They die in a hospital or
Right.
somewhere else. Another
It's very
good Toby Keith
tearjerker.
song. It is. It really is. That's a good song. Another good song of his is "I'm Crying for Me." This is about his bass guitarist who passed away. This is probably around the time we were in Germany. Yeah, Wayman's song. This is a great song.
Here's those favorite commercials again.
Yeah. Adriano Heineken. Oh, don't worry, Sally brought more. We're good. Thanks, Sally. You saved the day.
Right.
Sorry you missed me. I'll get back with you as soon as I can. Thank you and God bless.
Is that loud enough?
Oh, yeah.
News on Friday morning, but a tear I
I
couldn't
couldn't
find.
cry.
Showed
You
me
showed me
how I
how
was supposed to live, and then showed me how to die. I was lost till Sunday morning. I woke up to face my fear. While writing you this goodbye song, I found a tear. I'm gonna miss that smile. I'm gonna miss you, my friend. Even though it hurts the way it ended up, I do it all again. So play it sweet in heaven, 'cause that's right where you wanna be. I'm not crying 'cause I feel so sorry for you. Crying for me.
Yeah, one of his best friends in the industry.
I got up and dialed your number, and your voice came on the line with that old familiar message I heard 1,000 times. Just say, sorry that I missed you. Leave a message and God bless. I know you think I'm crazy, but I had to hear your voice again. I'm gonna miss that smile. I'm gonna miss you, my friend. Even though it hurts the way it ended up, do it all again. So play it sweet in heaven, 'cause that's right where you wanna be. I'm not crying 'cause I feel so sorry for you. Crying for me.
How hard would this song be to sing?
This one,
Dude, your friend just passed away,
right?
and you're singing a song dedicated to his honor.
Yeah.
I can't imagine how many takes it took Toby Keith to sit there and actually sing the song.
So play your upside down backwards bass guitar. Now see you on the other side, superstar.
I bet you they're jamming together right now.
I'm gonna miss you, my friend. Even though it hurts the way it ended up, I do it all again. So play it sweet in heaven, 'cause that's right where you wanna be. I'm not crying 'cause I feel so sorry for you. I'm crying for me. I'm still crying. I'm crying for me.
I want to know how many takes it took him to do that song. Like, I really want to know how many times it took him to record that song.
Probably quite a few.
It would have been difficult as hell, man.
Yeah.
Like, I get teared up thinking about it. Like, you have so much love and admiration for an individual in your life, and he plays a big part of your life. And your brothers, best friends, like, I look at all those videos and in the pictures in the video that it was on there, and it's just like, dude, this is just someone's friend, someone, a guy, just another guy, just someone's best friend, someone's brother. He wasn't just another bandmate. He was, someone special.
Right.
Just, I could, like, there's times when I get up to sing my song every year for my buddy Anthony, and I have to stumble through it. The song I sing is I Drive Your Truck by Lee Brice. It's a good song. My roommate agrees. So I Drive Your Truck by Lee Brice. A little podcast karaoke, huh?
I guess it's a good way to finish it out tonight.
Right?
89 cents in
the ashtray. Half empty bottle of Gatorade on the floorboard.
that dirty
That
Braves
cap on the dash.
dog
Dog
tags hanging
tag
from the rear view. Old skull
can, cowboy boots, and a gold
army
shirt.
Folded in
Folded in
the
the
back.
back.
This thing
This
burns
thing
gas
burns
like
gas
crazy.
like crazy.
But that's alright.
That's alright.
People got their
People got
ways
their ways
going.
to go.
Oh, and I
And
got
I
mine.
got mine.
I drive
I
your
drive
truck.
your truck.
I
I
roll
roll
it
it
through
coming down. Every back road in this town, I find a thing. Till all the pain drive your truck.
Leave that
Leave that
radio
radio
play.
play.
Same old country station where you live. Yeah, man, I could pick it up, and you'd probably punch my arm right now if you saw this tear rolling down on my face. Hey, man, I'm trying to get up. Mama asked me this morning if I'd been by your grave. But that flagstone ain't where I feel you anyway. I drive your truck. I will let you down. Every back road in this town, I find a thrill. I carry it up till I meet sometimes. I drive your truck. I've cursed, I've prayed, I've said goodbye, shook my fist, asked God why. These days when I'm missing you this much, I drive your truck. I roll every window down. I burn up. Everybody rolling this town. I tear it up. Till all the pain cloud past you sometimes. I drive your truck. I drive your truck. Hope you don't mind. I hope you don't mind. I drive your truck. Yeah, that's one of my all-time favorites right there. That's the one I sing every year when I go out and celebrate the life of my buddy Anthony, who passed away in Iraq in 2007.
For sure. It's a good song.
So,
Very good
it
song.
is a great song. I do have to work tomorrow, so on that note, now that we're all crying and sobbing, I cry myself to sleep tonight.
Well, sorry about that, sir.
No, don't be sorry, dude. Dude, it was a good night, dude. I think we had a good time. We had a bunch of guests come on that I don't think I've ever seen Bree before. So she was new tonight.
Yep.
Who else? There was another new one tonight too. Didn't you have another one of your
All
friends
of
come
them
on?
were new. Yep, Brittany, and then my daughter's
Brittany,
friend, Kylie. Yeah.
Yeah. Kylie. Kylie's been on before. She's the one that lives up in Michigan, right?
No.
Oh,
No, she lives in Washington.
Kylie was on before.
No, April was in Michigan.
April's in Michigan. Got you. Is Kylie like her sister? Or are they family? Or
No, Kylie
same
is
last name.
Kylie is my daughter's friend.
Oh, okay. Got you.
Yep.
Well, whatever viewer it is that stuck it out with us the whole night, thank you, by the way.
Right. Thank you.
Yeah. Josh, it's been another great night.
It has.
We'll do this again next Friday night, of course, and maybe even throughout the week. I'm going to try to start doing some like short videos to put on YouTube throughout the week.
For sure.
Update videos kind of thing. Yeah. I'm going to get better at this, guys. And like I said, this is a work in progress. We're going to always keep on improving this show. But from me here, from Josh down there in New Mexico, we say thank you guys for joining us tonight. You guys have another fantastic night, and we'll see you guys next Friday night for Dang Sure.